Hello! Today is 1 week before Estrid's first 40k. It's so windy. Let me see if I can get out the wind for you. Or the audio will be very windy. I've just finished packing the lorry and I'm going to take her out for her last proper training session. Solo, we're just going out for a nice little hack, normal training session, normal kind of amounts of trot, canter, walk, and this will be her last normal training session before her 40k. So I thought this video could be what I do the week before a 40k. So Estrid will have 3 sessions and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we get to at least start. That would be wonderful. So let's go get Estrid and off we go on her last proper training session before her 2023 season starts. Come on, endurance gods. It is windy today and someone is hyped. Okay, well, we can't choose the weather, can we, Estrid? No, can't choose the weather. Come on then. Estrid likes to load. She likes a good stop, work, usually a poop, and then she just walks on. Good girl, hey? Right, Estrid, let us go for a hack. We have arrived. I'm going to treat this a little bit like a mini practice run, like I do most things. Just got hay on the camera. So I'm going to have a little walk around the venue first. We're back at Poplar's equestrian at Anslow. So we'll have a little walk around, see if she calms down from walking. Normally she does. Oh, good gosh. At least she's not sweaty now. She's shaky, but she's not sweaty. So we are gradually getting better, aren't we? Come on then. Let's give you a walk around and see if you calm down. I don't know why you always turn that way. You can't go anywhere. Let's go. Sizable monster. Look at these two! Oh, they're so cute! It's a small pony, I'm sure you'll be fine. Come on then. Hey, you're calming down. Good gal. Want some yummy grass? Not a tree, don't eat a tree. I think you'll stand for the heart rate quite well. See? Alright. It's when she's not doing anything that she gets really het up. It's that kind of waiting tied up. So I think walking around is definitely the answer for her. I will see you once we're on. Yeah, you're not a waiter, are you? You're a doer. That's okay though. And we're off. You're so good, Estrid, aren't you? This is a new route for her. She's not done this one before. Some traffic. Let's move over, little one. I know, it's a big rock. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Up, up. Wait. Thank you. We're going to spook at the sock grip bin, aren't we? That's green, ours are yellow. Steady, good girl. Steady. Birds really scaring you at the moment, aren't they? It's trying to snow, Estrid. It's rude, isn't it? Blue skies! How did we get so soaked? Freak cloud, Estrid, following us around. That one there. Hey, look at that. The contrast. Oh, that's good. Can you go in the middle, please? Stop trying to avoid the mud. You'll get scratched by a tree. Thank you. I finished the ride and I've just walked around. She came in with a heart rate of 78, something like that. High 70s, like low 80s, high 70s. And I've just walked around, no like crewing. She has done a bit of grazing. And I just got her heart rate at 63. So I think not standing still and wandering around is the way to go for her, isn't it? Yes. So we did 8 kilometers at 8.9k an hour. We actually couldn't go as fast as I wanted to. I wanted to do about 10, but the ground was quite wet. We got soaked. Now it's beautiful sunshine. Hey ho, spring for you. She did really well. She's really forward. So I'm just going to do a little practice trot up, put her back on the lorry, and we will see you at our next training session. Practice trot up, Estrid. Should we use this flat bit up here? Come on then. Ready? Not into me, you donut. One more. Wait, wait. Good girl, and more. Well done. Well done. I lied. It's still the same day as the first day. I just wanted to say that I have been fully influenced by Elphick event ponies. So many times I don't eat properly on training days because I haven't made up food or stuff like that. I've always got water with me, but I'm not eating the right things, and then I grab something quick like a orange club bar. Oh my god, I love an orange club bar, which isn't great. And also in vet gates, usually I'm either too nervous or too like hyped and adrenaline to like eat much, enough to fuel my body properly for that amount of hours anyway. So Elphick event ponies, I've been fully influenced, and I have bought Y food. So it's 500 calories in a bottle, everything you need, loads of protein, good carbs, lots of vitamins and minerals, should keep you fueled, hydrated, you know, performing at your best. So I bought the vanilla and I bought the chocolate. I did use her discount code, so thank you. And I'm going to try it out and see what it's like. So let's see. Is it going to be a viable replacement for real food? I'd rather eat real food. I'd rather be chewing, but sometimes needs must. And this seems like a popular thing. So here we go. Oh my god, that tastes like something. I don't know what it is though. Obviously vanilla, but yep, that's fine. I can do that. I can down that. I can live my life. Good recommendation. Thank you. Okay, now on to session 2. So as well as the horse, I need to prep the transport. So start of the season, it's time for Connie the lorry to have a clean. Look at the before. Nothing ever looks dirty on camera, but look at the poop stains. Let's get cleaning. Look at this. Look at this. Man. Inside, done. Much better. Lorry is all done, just waiting for the inside to dry and then I'll close it all up. It's never gonna look sparkly and shiny, and I have ummed and ahed about getting a new lorry like so many times. This lorry's really oddly made, like it's panelled and then they decided to caulk down the panels and then paint over the top, which is an odd choice. So it doesn't look as smart as maybe the ones with the single panel, and it's done a lot of mileage, but to get a lorry like it would cost me so much, and at the minute this is basically just like upkeep and stuff because I paid off the loan that I bought it with in the first place. So oh, excuse me, I think I'm going to keep it for now, and I always ask the garage to like check the horsey floor and things, but I think I might send it to, there's a horse box builder called Staffordshire Horse Boxes, and they have put on Facebook that they'll like fully service a horse box, like in terms of mechanically, in terms of the actual engine vehicle, and in terms of the horse area. So I think I might save up a little bit because I reckon it will probably end up being a few grand, it always is, and do that rather than sell this lorry, because the market's quite good. It would reach quite a lot, but not enough to pay for like an upgrade. First world problem to tell you. So Connie is here to stay, and she's as smart as she's gonna get, I think. It has been 2 days since Estrid's last proper little training ride. So she's had 2 days off, and today we are going for a 5 kilometre just walk. So in the week running up to an event, you're not going to get any fitter. The fitness training you do in that week obviously would benefit future events, but for that event, not going to get any fitter. And actually you're just using up energy systems that you don't need to. So for me, the week before an event is about ticking over, making sure everything is fine, and just chilling, really, preparing, making sure we're ready. So today we're just going for a little walk, then she'll have another 2 days of basically nothing, and then 2 days before any event, like kind of the day or 2 days before I travel, I'll bring her in and lunge her 5 minutes each way, just so I can see how she's moving, run my hands over her, make sure all the muscles are good and everything is fine, and then usually give them a bath, off I go, and then before I put them on the lorry, do a little trot up. So let's go for a nice little casual 5 kilometre walk with Estrid. Doesn't seem up for it, tracking through the mud. Hey, it is muddy in there, girls, isn't it? It is muddy. I know. Tizzy, you can have your feed while we go out and about. Should we get you, it's quite windy today, isn't it, Estrid? Get you kind of cleaned up, clean enough for tack, and we'll go for a 5 kilometre ride. It's so windy. All tacked up. We're actually going to go with Jess and Indy, one of the liveries at the yard. Excuse me, impatient, so impatient. Definitely figured out that Estrid hates standing still. I mean, don't we all? Okay, we'll be gone in a second. Okay? Let's go. This is the last time I will ride her before her 40k. Do you know you're doing 40k? Oh no. Sounds like a long way, doesn't it? You'll be fine. But, yeah. Fingers crossed. As long as I get to start, that'll be a great start. And finishing will be excellent. Passing the final vet will be like the icing on the cake. Finished our hack. All was good. She's just having her post-hack snack. We'll put her back out in the field and we'll see you for the final little session before she hopefully does her first 40k. Okay? Is it yummy? The last training day, it's not really training, it's more of like mini assessment day, and we are starting where we ended off on the last training session. Estrid's having her pre-training snack, settle those stomach acids, hey? I am literally, this isn't training, it's just really ticking over, making sure she's all alright. So I'm just going to lunge her 5 minutes each way in the school. No devices, literally just on a lunge line. Make sure I'm happy with how she's moving. Then I'll have a feel of her muscles and joints and stuff and make sure I'm happy with that. And then we're going to pack, and then there'll be the final assessment, bath, trot up before we load, and hopefully the lorry gets us to the venue. Yeah? Shall we go see? She doesn't like kisses. Don't like kisses, do you? And she's off already. Spooking at poles. Good girl. Feeling sassy, Estrid. None of that. Your circle is more like an egg. It's like you've never seen a pole before. Well, I have no worries about how she's moving and feeling. She's being very sassy today, aren't you? You're very sassy today. That's okay though, we're cool with sassy, as long as we are sound. Okay, I have packed the tack, packed the crew kit. All I need to do tomorrow is wash Estrid. I'm going mountain biking tomorrow, which is why I've packed today, because I don't want so much to do tomorrow. Bath Estrid and trot her up tomorrow. I'm happy with how she's looking, how she's feeling. So we're almost there, come on. I've bathed her, she hasn't rolled. I mean, that's a good start to the day if ever there was one. And now we're going to trot her up before she has breakfast and load her onto the lorry for what I hope will be her first 40k. The plan B, if we can't get her heart rate down at the venue, is to do a 32k pleasure ride, so she only has to do the trot up, not the heart rate. But I'm hoping, because she's 40k as well, so I hope you'll be okay. Right, let's put you up and then you can have breakfast. Ready? Good girl. I'm so proud of you for staying relatively clean. I am. Oh, really? This is the fart, isn't it? Gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. See you next week. I don't know whether this is karma that I was so excited that I'd had a really good start and I was leaving you on a cliffhanger. But as you can see, we are returning to the yard via a different method than we left. And we have left Connie the lorry. As I was literally saying in this vlog as well, how I didn't know whether to upgrade her. Wow, she broke down, so no first competition for Estrid. She's had a massive breakfast, I've had a massive breakfast, so I'm going to take her for a hack. I'm so sad that I could cry right now, but Estrid is fine. She didn't roll, she's nice and clean, I'm fine, and we'll try again another day.